This is ASS Breaking News.
Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar!
Good evening. I'm Brock Jurgensen with ASS News. Asman Ben Licken, unfortunately, was not able to make it to the studio today. Unfortunately, he had to have a bowel resection from eating far too much Taco Bell, and he also mixed it with Chipotle. Highly recommend staying away from those two at the same time. In any event, we're joined tonight by a Kyrsten Sinema protester after this past weekend's protest in the bathroom. Sir.
Hello?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah?
Where are you right now?
On my lunch break.
Is that Taco Bell?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm on lunch.
And
how did you?
Why are your clothes? How did we get in here? We scheduled this interview, sir.
I don't know if it was with me.
Are you not there to protest the obstruction by Democratic Senator Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona?
Well, I mean, yeah, but that ended like 2 minutes ago, and then I saw an empty stall and was going to enjoy my lunch.
So you're in the women's bathroom right now.
It smells nice.
Okay, so sir, obviously, where are your clothes?
Isn't this how everyone eats Taco Bell? I'm sure they're not the only one who eats Taco Bell this way. Efficient.
Our producers told us that you were actually a DACA recipient. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm trying to become more American, as you can see right here.
By eating Taco Bell in the public restroom without any clothes on.
If you can tell me two things that's more American, I'm all ears.
Apple pie and baseball.
Touche.
All right. So, sir, when you were protesting Kyrsten Sinema, was it because of the DACA, the DACA issue, the immigration issue?
Yeah, I mean the immigration issue, not stealing other people's money to pay for this infrastructure bill. I mean, I'm caring about trans health over here, and being able to get more Taco Bell. I mean, do you know how it feels to see your grandparents deported just so I can sit in a stall bathroom and have Taco Bell for lunch? The sacrifices they made? You think she cares?
I have a hard time believing that you were solely there to protest Kyrsten Sinema and that you were just there to eat your lunch in the women's bathroom without your clothes on.
Well, I mean, I also meet Candace over here.
Candace? Who's Candace? Jesus Christ. All right, Spencer, hit it.
As you can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go, Brandon.
Meteor is headed to crash into our economy. Democrats are willing to do all the work stopping it. Republicans just have to let us do our job. Just get out of the way.
We're not going to work. We need solutions to build that better plan. We have solutions that we need. We're not done this.
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your Jay Boomer, your microphone's off.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's going on, Habibis? I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Jay Kobbe.
And we're the Habibi Bros. Welcome to another episode of Habibi Power Hour.
These motherfuckers. I told them no tomatoes.
Why would they put tomatoes in your Taco Bell?
It's not supposed to happen. It ruins the Taco Bell.
Really does. First of all, Habibis, I had never seen that background that Jay had up on his screen, on his green screen. So that was the first time I ever saw that, and I almost died.
You held it pretty well. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you did a pretty good job.
Yeah, that was funny. Man. So what'd you just get there? What was that? What Taco Bell sandwich you got?
Oh, Crunchwrap Supreme and 2 tacos.
Oh, look at you. And you're not even drunk yet.
I am going to be getting drunk. Oh, I mean, Angel's Envy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. At least you're not drinking water or piss. You have grown into a man.
The water, of course, being Michelob Ultra. The piss, of course, just being actual piss.
Right. Of course.
Yes. I mean, it's sterile, and I like the taste.
Right.
To quote,
especially mine, because I drink a bottle.
Late great Rip Torn.
I drink a bottle of bourbon every night, so the piss you're drinking is completely sterile.
Alhamdulillah. Anyways, welcome, Habibis, to the show. Very glad to have you all here. As always, to find us on Twitter, you can find me at Siraj Hashmi. You can find Jay at Asslickin. You can find them now at Asslickin. For now, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And check us out on Twitter at Habibi_Bros. Getting into the show, Jay, a lot of why am I hearing?
Oh, you're hearing echo? Give me a second.
Yeah.
I apologize. Let me fix that.
Daniel G says banner message has a typo.
What's the typo? 2969. Oh,
that's all. I actually gave all the. I gave basically every control of the banners and production to Spencer. Because and now he's a boomer too. So
well, now he's fired.
Absolutely. I can't believe you, Jay. I can't believe you would do me like this. I can't believe you. I mean, I know you would do me, but I can't believe you would do me like this, like not having headphones on.
Oh, well, I did not think you were going to be able to hear the echoing or your own voice. But the problem is it's because it's a voice that sounds as gay as mine. It's going to pick up on the broadcast AI thinking that it's also my voice.
And I did shave too. So ladies and gay men, watch out to be completely dried up.
There it is.
Anthony Rivera says, I just opened this episode to Jay shirtless eating Taco Bell and I'm questioning my sexuality.
These are questions you're supposed to have. They're healthy. They're healthy. It just means you're a taco sexual.
Taco sexual. Josh and over on Rumble says this is the haramist stream ever, which I'm inclined to agree with him. All right. So Jay, this whole news cycle has just been weird. It is not bad, but it's definitely not good. And I reference that everything that's happened this week is kind of centered around some of the most boring shit imaginable relating to the debt ceiling, to infrastructure, to this fucking Build Back Better plan. And it costs $0. $0
Zero.
You were really, yeah, you were really good with you were really nicely coordinated. I mean, Jay, how are you not actually a crib?
Oh, they couldn't handle this jihadi.
I know they really couldn't.
No.
But yeah, I mean,
it's because I kept on saying Taco Bell and not Taco Krell.
Oh, Krell.
They didn't like the B.
No, they don't like the B. It's a. I mean, you're out in LA, so you would know it better than I do. With but
not where I live.
I guess not. But yes, all the boring shit happening right now. But the main focus, what's really kind of driving people to be enthusiastic about this shit, is how everybody is treating one particular. Well, we'll say for two particular senators from the Democratic side. And one of them is getting it a lot worse than the other, and that is Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema, who was chased into a bathroom while at Arizona State University. Let me just play the clip here.
Okay, I'll be back.
Senator, we want to talk to you real quick. Can we talk to you real quick?
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
Right now is a real moment that our people need in order for us to be able to talk about what's really happening. We need a Build Back Better plan right now.
We need it right now, Jay.
We knocked on doors. We need solutions to the Build Back Better plan.
I love how she says she's heading out.
Solutions that we need.
We knocked on doors for
right
you to get
bathroom.
you elected, and just how we got you elected,
Right,
we can get you out of office if you don't support what you promised us.
We need 7 million citizenship for 7 million. We need the Build Back Better plan right now.
The Build Back Better.
My name is Blanca.
I like how she flushes right in front of him. Fucking
in
boss! I swear to God,
they
give a shit.
Because of SB 1070, and I'm here because
there's another one. Oh shit!
I
have actually never seen this whole video.
And I was not able to go to Mexico and visit him because there is no pathway to citizenship. And if we have the opportunity to pass it right now, then we need to do it because there's millions of undocumented people just like me who share the same story or even worse things that happen to them because of SB 1070 and because of anti-immigrant legislation. And this is the opportunity to pass it right now, and we need you to.
Okay, we get the idea that, you know, if anybody follows me into the bathroom, I will be extremely mad. Wink. Before you drop that goose on the bill. Jay, that is just one instance. That was by far the most egregious one. But then obviously Senator Sinema was on a commercial airline and was approached by another concerned DACA recipient.
Senator, hello, how are you?
Senator, Mommy Milky.
I don't know if you remember me. I just want to know if you can come in.
That came out of fucking nowhere, bro.
Mommy Milky.
A reconciliation that could provide a pathway to citizenship for immigrants.
We need to build a motorboat that.
For so long. I just need to know if you can commit.
Senator, I have a couple of.
And citizenship for people to be protected, like me and many others.
Oh God! And then she got heckled some more when she landed in at Reagan National Airport in D.C. or Northern Virginia.
Hi, Senator Sinema. I want to ask if you can explain to the American people what you're planning on cutting from Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan.
having trouble hearing.
Do you want to cut climate priorities? Is it elder care that you want to cut, or is it child care?
Do you want to cut that dress a little bit lower?
Senator, we need. What are the priorities? I'm just trying to get an explanation for the American people.
Senator, you can do the right thing. I'm just trying to get the explanation for American people.
I just need that explanation, Jack.
We need to know. Cinema, we need to know. If you don't steal more money, what are we going to do?
If you don't tell me who you're wearing, what are we going to do?
I need to know, Cinema.
And then this is basically the extent of which Joe Manchin got heckled by protesters, and basically, but it was on his what do you call? It wasn't a yacht. It was like a living boat. I'll just fucking show you.
Let me talk if you can. Where are y'all from? Anybody from West Virginia? We have West Virginia.
We have a lot of West Virginians.
Almost heaven.
God bless you all.
That's not what you say when you're in West Virginia.
Continue to in good faith. I really. We want to get a good bill that's a balanced bill that's well done. And I know it won't be enough for some, and it'll be too much for others. In West Virginia, West Virginia's a little bit different than it used to be.
There's a lot of poverty. What are you going to do for the poor
I
in
just
West
love how
Virginia?
We're going to be working everything we can to create good.
Almost heaven.
What are
you going to do about the poor? They need to tax the rich. This stupid bitch. I swear to God, these people don't understand what the fuck they're even saying. Tax the rich.
For lower drug prices. We should be doing all these things.
We need to tax the rich. If we tax all the rich, then we can pay for my electric bill. We gotta tax all the rich people. Tax the rich people, Siraj. Tax the rich people. Why don't you want to tax the rich people?
That eventually, but right now we can't even take care of it. It's going to go broke in 2026. Let us fix and repair that first.
That's not true. Tax the rich.
We're taxing the rich. I agree. We're going to make the rich and the famous pay.
No, they have to pay all of their money. They have to pay all of their money. Mention they gotta pay all of it.
They're
Their
fucking
money.
boats. Look at that shit.
$6 trillion, right?
They're holding signs.
It's only $6 trillion. We just need to go and steal all of Bill's money. Microsoft is like $69 trillion. Nice. They can pay for it all.
I got one little bit of information for you. The Republicans are likely to take over.
Oh no!
We don't. This is our one chance right now.
Excuse me, fat lady, but COVID is here, and you're too fat. How is that? I feel sorry for your canoe. It's too heavy.
Like this for the people. They're not. This is our chance. We can't wait.
Jesus Christ. Prism says having this one mansion takes you below deck. Daniel Kahn says, where's Jaws when you need him? They get more and more creative in ways that they try to put these politicians on blast. And like Manchin and Sinema are by far the most milquetoast politicians you can imagine, and yet they're somehow worse than all like the your Ted Cruz's and your like they're treated with the same sort of viciousness that Ted Cruz would receive. Like Ted Cruz would get criticized for going to Cancun, rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like Sinema. She is literally just pushing back on all this shit, and they're heckling her while she's taking she's hitting the restroom. I mean, what the fuck?
This is rewarded behavior by the media as well. This is rewarded behavior. If you're heckling people who are not passing the agenda they want, good on you. You're a hero. You're fighting the good fight. They actually believe they're good people. Like they believe it. And other people are telling them that they're good people. We're not hearing Sinema being praised as the maverick like John McCain was. Mm-hmm. Every time John McCain didn't vote on party lines or pushed back on Trump or any of that kind of stuff, he was praised as some sort of maverick, some sort of like person who goes against the grain or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But Sinema isn't treated the same way. And it's not treated the same way by the media either. She's like a traitor to the party or some shit. Why aren't we talking about all the other politicians who are not for this bill either? It's not just 2, it's 52 against 48.
Dude, we haven't even gotten into the fact that Bernie Sanders is like, how are 2 people going up against 48? It's fucking 52, Bernie. How is it that is this Is this like his version of math? I mean, is he that bad at math that he can't fucking figure out that it's 52 against 48? That's a fucking majority.
He's a commie socialist. Of course they don't understand fucking math.
Anyways, this whole like $3.5 trillion Build Back Better agenda, it's just, there's so much shit in it. It's like Obamacare 2.0, where you have to like pass the bill in order to figure out what the fuck's in it. And I'm not even going to get into the details of it because
you don't care? You don't care about old people getting their hearing aids?
Well, Jay, as a boomer, of course I care.
It takes $3.5 trillion to pay for hearing aids.
Pay for my
Can't believe you're against hearing aids. You soulless motherfucker.
I mean, yeah. Fuck me, right? Essentially.
100%.
Dan Watts Pizza says it costs $0, FYI.
Oh, sorry.
How's he messaging from both Dan Watts Pizza and Daniel Collins?
He just changed his name.
Oh. Did he now? Okay.
You are a boomer.
Well, I really am a boomer. Anyways, well, Kyrsten Sinema actually had somewhat of a classy response to being heckled in the bathroom. She tweeted a statement saying, yesterday, several individuals disrupted my class at Arizona State University after deceptively entering a locked, secure building. These individuals filmed and publicly posted videos of my students without their permission, including footage taken of both my students and I using a restroom. In Arizona, we love the First Amendment. We know it is vital to our democracy that constituents can freely petition, protest, or criticize my policy positions and decisions. The activist group that engaged in yesterday's behavior is one that both my team and I have met with several times since I was elected to the Senate, and I'll continue engaging with Arizonans with diverse viewpoints to help inform my work for Arizona. She then continues on to saying that they jeopardize like her students and filming them in learning environments and disrupting the entire environment of ASU. And the fact that they entered a closed facility, I think that it was probably the right move to say that to put the focus on her students and how their privacy was basically violated. So kudos on that response.
Which it was. And it's really funny seeing all of these responses from a lot of leftists and other people saying like, no, it's fine to go and harass women in the bathroom. As long as it's for something like that we want, as long as it's the agenda we want, yeah, go film them in the bathroom, harass them when they're going to the bathroom. This is totally fine, normal behavior. I mean, even the president of the United States called it part of the process and totally normal.
Hold up, I actually have that clip. Let's play that.
And just watch, Mr. President, you're talking about how you have 48 Democratic votes right now. The other two have been pressured over the weekend by activists. Joe Manchin had people on kayaks show up to his boat to yell at him. Senator Sinema last night was chased into a restroom. Do you think that those tactics are crossing a line?
I don't think they're appropriate tactics, but it happens to everybody. From the only people it doesn't happen to are people who have Secret Service standing around them. So it's part of the process. Yes.
Just really quickly, a lot of people have been trying to attack immigration.
Mr. President, I know you don't want to comment on other senators' positions in the negotiations, but what do you think?
Yeah, I it's part of the process, Jay. It's all part of the process.
It is. It's an appropriate behavior, but everyone goes through it.
Yeah.
But it's part of the process. But I need to eat a but and a lot of people, which is hilarious to me, a lot of people in the media, when he was called out on this, the president, and rightfully called out on it, saying like it's part of the process, it's totally normal and everything. Everyone's like, oh, but he did say it was inappropriate. Yeah. But when you have a point and you say but, and it totally destroys your first point, that first point you said means absolutely jack shit. It means nothing. Right. But he knows he has gahbas in the fucking media that will just latch on to that first part and call everyone else crazy. You have Glenn Dickface over at fucking Washington Post doing that.
And yeah, you do. I mean, here's the thing. Actually, I have this clip. I got to play this clip because this is almost this is sort of like the cherry on top right here. Is also President Biden.
The meteor is headed to crash into our economy. Democrats are willing to do all the work stopping it. Republicans just have to let us do our job. Just get out of the way. If you don't want to help save the country, get out of the way so you don't destroy it.
I see that just by watching that clip, I'm out of focus already.
Right. But you got to get out of the way.
Yeah, I got to get out of the way. And I just did.
Get out of the way.
Dan wants pizza. Says, sorry, you don't understand technology, Siraj. Not my problem. Go fuck yourself, Dan. Anyways, Jay, what happened to unity? What happened to all this shit with Biden saying we're going to build back better, we're going to unite the country, and now he's saying get the fuck out of the way, Republicans. He doesn't want their help. Well, not that Republicans will help him because they obviously won't, but now he's in pure fuck it mode, and he's just going to try to bulldoze and carve out the filibuster and just basically go for broke and make it so that Democrats can get all the shit that they want, and then put all of that on the line. Put all of it on the line in 2022 for the midterm elections, and the Republicans are very much on the cusp of getting a majority of the House and Senate. You get rid of the filibuster. What do you think Republicans are gonna? Yeah, what do you think Republicans are gonna do?
Especially if McConnell's still here, like he's just gonna be like, "I told you, this is what I told you. I told you what." I mean, just look at what he did when Reid fucked it all up for the Democrats.
Yeah,
he got in how many judges? And young judges, not just any judges, young judges. Same thing on the Supreme Court, young judges. So if they do this, it's their own fault. And it's very funny seeing the narrative behind it because they are cheering this on in the media, saying that it should be done. But if Trump even whispered it, even mentioned it, even did any of that, we're going in tyrannical times. We're authoritarians. Like all of this type of absolute garbage narrative bullshit that they were saying. But here it's totally normal and totally fine.
And here's our producer Spencer Sachs highlighting his own comment saying, when you have an approval rating of 38%, you get desperate.
I like the duck on it, highlighting his own.
I love the desperation right there. It's very meta right there. Spencer highlighting his own comment. You're fucking fired, Spencer.
You fucking incel.
So, Jay, I don't know what's going to happen with this bill. There's a good chance that it probably actually won't even pass. But I think the optics of it is just entering this new foray where you're dealing with, we're talking, today is October 6th. We're 9 months removed from the January 6th, like worse than 9/11, worse than the Holocaust, worse than basically every single atrocity that ever happened in the world. January 6th Capitol Hill riot, in which the only person who was actually killed was one of the protesters at the hands of a Capitol Hill police officer
who was firing friendly fire too. Like to mention, like right behind her was a SWAT team of people.
Oh, really? I didn't even. Well, are you sure there was a SWAT team and not like people who were like just dressed in?
No, there was gear? No. They were actually like police officers.
Yeah. Wow.
So and he fired in their way, killing her, who was unarmed. Like, yeah, she shouldn't have been there. Yeah, she shouldn't have done what she did. But that officer is no hero. The way that the media was making it out.
Oh man, it's just so funny thinking about all of this going on. We literally have AOC crying like a month after the Capitol Hill riot about like how like a police officer busted into her office, or a Capitol police officer busted into her office, and that like she was worried that the officer was gonna like, feed her to the mob and she's gonna die
and get raped. She was gonna get raped
and then die, or the other way around. Either way, unspeakable acts of violence occurring to AOC. Obviously, no one wants that. And then you have Kyrsten Sinema getting heckled in the bathroom, and all the same people who basically decried everything that happened on January 6th, where a lot of, if anything, politicians were not even like straight up threatened. They were chased out of the building, if you will, and forced into lockdown. And of course, hindsight's 2020. And I think if we're honest enough with ourselves, we had no idea what people were capable of on January 6th. That being said, all those same people who are decrying everything that happened on January 6th are like cheering on Kyrsten Sinema getting bullied by activist after activist after activist in the bathroom stall, on the plane, when she lands from the plane, in the airport. Like, yeah, I get that you got to like confront politicians about certain things if you're actually concerned and angry, but like, if you're not drawing a line somewhere, I mean, Arizona is the same state. Yeah, Arizona is the same state where 10 years ago, you had Gabby Giffords being shot in the fucking head by Jared Loughner, who is a fucking psycho, now in prison, rightfully so. She really died. She lost a lot of cognitive function, and unfortunately, it seems like everybody has a very short memory and seems to think, that this is all okay again. I mean, Jay, we're not even 4 years removed from the fucking congressional baseball shooting, or maybe we are.
Exactly. It's almost that time. It's almost that far behind. And still, we didn't have that discussion of leftists being violent and how violent they were during all of their protests, with billions upon billions of dollars going down the drain. Mm-hmm. These things were. They were praised by the media. They were encouraged by the media. I mean, if you look back on it, like at a Tea Party protest, they were enraged by saying that there were N-words thrown around, but nobody could provide evidence over it, talking about how violent and wrong they are and all this kind of stuff. But then you have leftist protests burning buildings down, saying this is totally fine, shooting up congressional baseball games, and then coming live on air, this is Joy Reid, and showcasing his voting record of Scalise, saying why it's okay for him to be shot. This is his voting record. Look at his voting. The day he was shot, she brought up his voting record.
Wait, no. Back in 2017?
Yes, because he was saved by his bodyguard, or one of the bodyguards who was gay. She brought up his voting record the day he was shot, or the day after.
All right, I gotta look this up. Okay. The top story says MSNBC's Joy Reid under fire for appalling Steve Scalise comments. While Steve Scalise remains in the hospital. Hold on a second. Let me find the actual comment. Reid said it's a delicate thing because obviously everybody's wishing the congressman well and hoping that he recovers. But Steve Scalise has a history that we've all been forced to sort of ignore on race. He did come to leadership after some controversy over attending a white nationalist event, which he says he didn't know what it was. Because he is in jeopardy and everyone is pulling for him, are we required in the moral sense to put that aside? Wow, Joy,
and it's not just a tweet. Like, she went on her national show.
Yeah, well, she didn't have a show at the time. Well, maybe she had it was Am Joy. Oh shit, I forgot she actually had that weekend show.
Yeah, she had that weekend show, and that's what she put on. Even Joe came up and it's like, are we really doing this right now? Like, am I seeing a colleague bring up like some the voting record of a politician?
That?
Joe, NBC. I don't know, who's married to that other like old lady.
Scarborough. Joe Scarborough.
Yeah. The band player who thinks he's actually really good.
Say a name. You just say like a white person's name and expect everyone to know who you're talking about. That's not how it works, Jay. You gotta say the last name too. You fucking racist.
Who the fuck is other Joe that works at NBC that's famous? Tell me. Name them right now. Name me 3 Joes that work at NBC who are famous.
Joe Mama.
Oh, you got me. You got me. That's what
Anyways,
I was for.
This tweet from Wolf Blitzer tweeted today saying 9 months ago today on January 6, 2021, an angry mob attacked the U.S. Capitol. I walked around the complex today and it was very calm. As you know, the perimeter security fence is gone, at least for now. And there's a very choice selfie right there of Wolf Blitzer.
That's
showing us.
He's single. Getting back on Grindr.
Ladies, he's single.
He's single.
I gotta say, Jay, this has some very weird Mike Huckabee energy. You remember when Mike Huckabee, he posted on Twitter, it was like the weird, like Mike Huckabee shooting, and it was a selfie. It was selfie shooting. One of the most bizarre things I think I've ever seen coming from, I hope it's still up. Oh, it's after the Capitol Gazette shooting. Here we go. I fucking got it. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Give this boomer one moment here. Look at that, Jay. A big salute to the staff of the Gazette, who, despite being traumatized and losing staffers to death and injury, vowed that the next day's edition would come out, and they worked at home and got it out. Look at these 2 fucking selfies. What is going on here? They're the exact same photo. What the? One is like slightly cropped more than the other.
Oh my god. How is it still up? I don't understand.
I don't know how this. I truly do not know how this is still up. Mike Huckabee.
Look, when you get,
I hope this tweet never gets deleted.
When you get a certain age, you should not be in control of your social media. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
You really, really shouldn't. Give it to your nephew. Give it, and don't even care about it. Don't even look at it until you get a call from the FBI. Don't give a fuck about it.
So it said he shared his website link. Let's see if it. Oh my god, it's even worse. Let's go. Let's
see it. Let's go to it.
Let's see it. Hold on 1 second. It's even fucking worse because it's a link to his website, but his website, Maryland Tragedy, and there's still the same fucking photo. What the fuck, Mike Huckabee? What's wrong with you?
And it's like he's so gleeful. People died.
Oh my god. I can't believe we're still talking about this fucking photo, but like that's what Wolf Blitzer's fucking tweet does. It makes me think about that.
That's a good thing.
It's ridiculous. Anyways, man, absolutely wild.
Too good.
Anyways, Jay, since I'm starting to black out already, let's get to some of the other news of the week. Essentially, 100%. God damn it, Jay.
I love you, Habibi.
Yeah. So Jay, apparently the Justice Department is actually going to be starting to investigate the parents who oppose mask mandates and teaching of critical race theory at school board meetings. And it all comes from the National School Boards Association petitioning the White House last week to leverage the full weight and authority of the federal government against parents who oppose these mandates on masks as well as the teaching of CRT. And on Monday, the Justice Department answered the fucking call. They announced that they will use its considerable powers and resources to investigate and possibly prosecute parents and community activists who have criticized or threatened school officials. Of course, you don't want to threaten school officials. Obviously, that's a big no-no. Okay?
Right.
Of course, we live in an era, Jay, where basically anything can be perceived as a threat. So, unfortunately, parents now have to fucking tread lightly. What? Yeah,
not using
if you like
pronouns.
misgender somebody, if you misgender somebody, all of a sudden that's
you call Siraj she and her.
It's an act of violence. No, you call me Sharia, okay? Get it right. Anyways, Attorney General Merrick Garland, ass licking. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland, may he rest in peace, announcing a statement in the coming days. The department will announce a series of measures designed to address the rise in criminal conduct directed towards school personnel. criminal conduct, the actual criminal conduct. And he goes on to say, coordination and partnership with local law enforcement is critical to implementing these measures for the benefit of our nation's nearly 14,000 public school districts. Jay, have we actually seen any school board members beaten? Have we seen them shot? Have we seen them, I don't know, anything that would be, say, meet the standard of what could be deemed as criminal behavior?
Getting their asses handed to them, yes. I mean, hardly. I mean, they get their asses handed to them like every meeting that I've seen online. But in terms of, parents voicing their concerns, this is not violence. This is not like doing anything to hurt these people whatsoever and stuff. It's really insane that they're pulling the whole weight of the government against parents who are concerned about what their 8-year-old is learning. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, because there was that one meme, this one stupid fuck Georgetown professor posted, where it was the New Yorker was trying to say like how like dumb fuck people want to be called experts to fly a plane.
Yeah.
This is the same energy.
Yeah.
So they're saying this is the same energy.
Parents having like a choice in their children's education is the same as what's it called?
Somebody wanting to fly a plane.
Wanting to fly a plane. Yeah.
Right. And it's like, how stupid is that? It's 8th grade math. It's not like it's fucking a doctorate on like how you're such a fucking stupid bitch, you dumb fuck professor. And the fact that he is a professor is just so concerning as well. Like that in itself should be concerning, that he's teaching other people to be stupid as shit.
Yeah, Jay, there's just so many weird things going on. I mean, at the same time, so I get, there's a separation of powers, and that the federal government is going to be like enforcing these rules and try to like prosecute parents who are fucking angry at school board members for proposing CRT or mask mandates or implementing either or. At the same time, you then have, and I want to show you the other side of that coin, because in Virginia Beach, there's actually a recording of this actually happening. So I can't say that like I'm going to wait for the recording to come out. Like I've actually watched it, and it is a neighbor blasting what could only be considered, I don't know. I mean, he's blasting a recording of racial slurs and monkey noises at a black family every time they leave their house in Virginia Beach. And apparently it's been happening for a little bit, but he's basically blasting loud music and taunting behavior the majority of the time. And this has happened over the course of the last 5 years. And the police say that they actually cannot intervene because it doesn't reach the level of criminal behavior. When you put those two things together, you have to be like, come on. How is it possible that and again, I don't even know the political leanings of the Virginia Beach police, but the fact that they would like simply like stay on the sidelines for that while the federal government basically is weaponizing their Department of Justice and the FBI against parents at school board meetings, you have to fucking laugh at it from crying, because all of it is so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid as shit. It really is. It's very, very dumb, and it just showcases the hand of these politicians and what this admin stands for. And I hope, like, it's such a winning message. It really is. Saying that you as a parent is stupid as shit and you don't know what's best for your 6-year-old. You don't. I hope they keep on with this message. It's a winning message. It really, really is. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to say white to say that it's stupid, and it's wrong to say that all white people are born evil, or to say, black people are always born in oppression, or any of that kind of shit. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, no, I don't want my kid to be learning these things. And and I don't think that the public education system, and especially the teachers unions, have done any favors to themselves by voicing and really rallying against opening schools and trying to force schools closed for as long as possible, when we know that COVID really doesn't do shit to kids under the age of like 25. Fuck, like, none of it makes any sense. And it's just for them to line their own pockets, to do no work and get paid, and to make shit worse for parents. It's amazing. And then we can't voice this.
Get to the super chat real quick, because Nate Beebe called me a love. He says Taco Bell should sponsor Habibi Power Hour after Jay's eating their food tonight.
They should 100%, because it's delicious. Oh yeah. Sorry. Essentially, fuck.
So
I love it when you drink bourbon. I love it.
Thank you.
It makes you look. Your beard has already grown like 5 times more than when you started. Become a man, Habibi.
I am becoming a man. So, Jay, this is not going to go over well. When you get in between a parent and their child, it's very easy for us to say, we can talk about that Virginia Beach thing and just be like, it's amazing that the Virginia Beach police won't act on that shit. You and I can unequivocally say that shit is wrong. It's racist. And the very least the police could do is to issue a fine, a public disturbance violation, disturbing the peace. Like, that shit happens all the time. Why can't the police act here? But then you look at this shit here with this fucking the school boards. Every time you get involved in education, you are playing with fucking fire, my friend. You're playing with fire. Anytime you fuck with education and you fuck with what a child learns, you get in between what a parent thinks is best for the child. I'm telling you, this is going to backfire tremendously. And even if critical race theory is not like the crux of the matter, even if it's simply like mask mandates, dude, it is basically over. You're going to see a soaring poll numbers in favor of school choice. You're going to see inshallah, we'll see a bunch of these, the teachers unions will never go away. But I can't actually foresee what will happen to them because they're already so powerful. But at the very least, I think we will see a lot of people out there protesting what these teachers are doing and how they're indoctrinating a lot of kids and how stifling their growth and development and education. And it's just, a lot of it's just sad. It's just, all of it is very demoralizing.
It really is. And it's really funny that those sort of issues would cause you to be labeled as like a conspiracy theorist and all of these type of things. But we are seeing it live. We're seeing it live on air that these kids are being, and these teachers out themselves on like TikTok. Like, if you see libs of TikTok on Twitter, you see all of these teachers, and most of them are teachers, and they're like, oh, our school said not to teach us. And then you see a fucking purple-haired dumb shit bitch coming in and say like, but I told them to raise their hand on this fucking, flag that means jack shit. And I tell them, you being white means that you're evil. And the parents can't do nothing. Like, fuck you. And fuck these people. They're evil as shit and they need to be purged. They do. There needs to be a complete overhaul in the education system that we have right now, especially public education system. It's public education. It's education from the government elected by the people. So if you're wanting to say that the people who are the fucking parents don't have a say on what the government is putting into the heads of their kids,
Mm-hmm.
You're a fascist. You're an authoritarian fucking commie fascist dictator. And you can go fuck yourself.
Rachel Campbell says we have a horrible teacher epidemic. We truly do. And, honestly, I think, Jay, a lot of it has to do with people chasing clout. I think there's a lot of people out there. I think a society is now geared just with social media and big tech and how, all this shit is intertwined. And I think there are a lot of teachers out there who simply sort of get into it, not because they like doing it, but because I think a lot of them feel like they can, there's like an end game for them. Yeah, they could get away with it, but like, it's almost like they want to, like every single teacher's like, no, I can change him. Like that's basically the I can change her.
And it's like that with your fucking kids, and that's the problem. And that's the problem. That might be the reason why you have a lot of fucking lib teachers raping kids.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
that just came out of fucking left field, Jay.
That's another conspiracy.
What the shit, man? You're fucking killing my hide.
I can change him by raping him. No.
Oh my gosh. And we've been canceled.
All right, come here, Timmy. I'm going to tell you why socialism is great with my vagina.
Oh my fucking God. Jesus Christ. Cody A says socialists regard your property as their property, but even more nefariously regard your children as their property. Quoting Michael Mouse. Well, no, Michael Mouse is a nice guy. Had an enjoyable time. Jay, moving on. I feel like we're just kind of being exposed. There are people left and right who are sort of waking up to a lot of bullshit. Some of them are a little bit more careless than others. And I highlight the example of Sage Steele, who probably could have gone about her situation a bit differently. Let me just play a clip. She went on Jay Cutler's podcast too. Interestingly enough, Jay Cutler, base as fuck. Let me just play it for you.
This is what it. Here's the thing: there is a fine line, and I handled it. Like I didn't get anybody's because that's not my person. It wasn't my personality then. I might now a little more, but I do think as women, we need to be responsible as well. It isn't just on players and athletes and coaches to act a certain way. I mean, I've had talks with young women who would come in and they'd intern with me, with our channel, or just other women who reach out to me now. And I've said to a couple of them, they're like, well, would you look at my tape? Would you do this? And I've said, listen, I would love to, but the way that you present yourself is not something I want to be associated with.
Yeah.
So when you dress like that,
yeah.
I'm not saying you deserve the gross comments, but you know what you're doing when you're putting that outfit on too.
Yeah.
Like women are smart. So don't play coy and put it all on the guys when and again, I'm not saying anybody deserves anything.
Yes.
But we need to be responsible as women too, because we know what we're doing when we put certain things on and then return a certain text. Or you expect somebody's not going to see you if you go to dinner with this guy? Like that's on us.
That's so true. And
okay, so that was just one part of the conversation. The one I really wanted to highlight, because of course I'm a boomer and never actually watched the clip until I just played it. The one I wanted to highlight specifically was when Sage
I know.
Steele,
I'm listening to this. I'm
listening to it too. Like, where is it?
Clip.
This is not the clip.
It's not the clip.
Of course, yeah, it's not the clip. All right, so Sage Steele, who is an ESPN anchor, was removed temporarily from ESPN for her comments on the podcast with Jay Cutler, which included her thoughts about former President Barack Obama and the COVID-19 vaccine. Steele, who's African American and Irish Italian, shared how she designates her race on the U.S. Census report by referencing Obama. She says, quote, "If they make you choose a race, what are you going to put? Well, both." And then she continues on to say, "Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial. Congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I think that's fascinating considering his black dad is nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But okay, you do you. I'm going to do me. Listen, I'm pretty sure my white mom was there when I was born, and my white family loves me as much as my black family." And then she goes on to say, actually, hold on. I think that was it. That was
basically it. And
that was it. And that was, I mean, look,
That's not even that harsh. That isn't. It's not even that big. Because the thing is,
I don't know why she had to invoke Obama and his race and his black and his dad not being there. Like, that's just kind of like,
if you listen to the podcast, if you listen to the podcast, it brings it up pretty well. Because the thing is that there are a lot of people like Sage who are biracial,
like you and me.
Yeah, they do have an identity crisis in terms of what it is that they think that they are. There is a true identity crisis that some of these kids and some of these people actually have, and it's their issue. It really is, and for her to bring that up, it's to say to people is that she loves her white family, that her white family did raise her, and look, I'm a little tipsy. So I'm going to just come out and say
we're both kind of
we are. There is a problem in the Black community when it comes to fathers and when it comes to two-parent households. There is a problem, and to showcase that or to even express that should not cancel you or should not label you as a racist or label you as somebody who's
hold on, Jay. I just want to point something out here, because like obviously stereotypes exist in every single community, and Sage Steele, who is biracial, is getting suspended for comments that probably would not get her canceled in any single like any other context. Like, she's Black, and she's half Black, half white. She has a far more free range to say things that a lot of us can't. And all of a sudden, boom, suspended by ESPN. I feel like more is because she went on Jay Cutler's podcast, and Jay Cutler has become super base. So all of a sudden, boom, you're punished for going on a podcast.
Also, she criticized Obama, and that's a no.
Well, yeah,
you can't criticize. You can't criticize.
Let's play the clip. Let's play the clip.
The Messiah.
When you fill out your census, I'm like, well, I don't know when the last time I filled out my census was, but if they make you choose a race.
Yeah.
She's like, what are you going to put? I go, well, both. She's like, well, you can't. She goes, well, what if Barack Obama chose Black and he's biracial? I'm like, well, congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I go, I think that's fascinating considering his Black dad was nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But hey, you do you. I'm going to do me.
Okay. So now, obviously, are you eating fucking Taco Bell, Jay? Already? Did you turn off your mic? Why can't I hear you? Why am I not getting any ASMR here? I want some Taco Bell ASMR. I can't hear shit. I hope I am going insane right now. I have my AirPods connected.
Well, the reason why you can't hear anything is because I have the AI on. No, I have the AI on. So it's not going to do any sound unless it's my voice. But I've been smacking like crazy. And also, I mean, I get sour cream, Taco Bell sour cream in my mustache worse than I get your cum in my mustache.
All right, so Sage Steele, was Sage Steele suspended for wrongthink? Because I happen to think that she probably was suspended for wrongthink. It was specifically the criticizing Obama. Well, it wasn't even like so much criticizing Obama. Maybe it was criticism of Obama. It was weird criticism of Obama. It was weird. It was a weird thing to say.
No, I don't think
like if you're in media training, Jay, I know. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that, Jay Lockett. That's just Boomer Siraj being Boomer Siraj, and also Tipsy Siraj. No, Jay, like, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Why is it hitting me so hard, Jay? It's hitting me much harder than
the reason why it's hitting you hard is because you don't practice the way I do. You drink water and piss, and then you finally take a sip of fucking like actual alcohol, and you're like,
Okay, all right.
No, that's absolutely true. But
Mary says, Mujahed, go wash your hands and face. It's driving me nuts. Listen to Mama.
All right, Mom.
So Jay, before you go wash your hands, I wanted to ask specifically about your point about broken households in Black families. Why is it such a taboo subject to talk about? Like, because we're not. You and I are not Black. We're biracial. Of course, the stereotype among like our people is that we're all terrorists and that we're all extremists. But like, it's cool for us to say. It's actually really funny for us to say.
I'm a terrorist of your ass.
Like, as soon as you mention a stereotype or something like well, not a stereotype, but like actual problems within other communities, you're somehow labeled a certain thing. What do you think that is?
I think the reason why that is because there is a competition of people wanting to voice as if they are righteous and they are, good people, and they have to demonize you for stating that no, there are problems within minority groups. There are problems within minority groups, and she is biracial herself. And like, if you look at the statistics, it's not being a stereotype. It really isn't. Why are Asians by and far like one of the best in terms of education, in terms of, going through school, actually graduating high school, actually going through college, all of these things? Is there a huge...
I got worried for a second. I thought you were going to talk about something like very sexual with Asians. Talk about waifu or some shit like that.
No, I wasn't going to go for waifu. I mean, because I'm white, I want a waifu, and that's right. The reason why I date Asians, and I have an Asian girlfriend. I mean, it's my white side. I'm 52% white, and then 47% other white, but Arab white. And
that's right. You did your what's it called? Your ancestry.com shit.
Yeah, like the 23andMe.
23andMe, that's right.
Yes, I did it, and it showcased that I am 52%. I have 52% DNA from my mother, who is Northern British, Irish, German, French, and then 47% of my dad, who is Levant, and like Lebanese, southern and northern Lebanese practically is the most part. And
hold on. Faye says, Jay, please don't play that music again. I beg you.
I won't play it. I promise.
It's okay. I can't make any promises.
I got the vaccine. You got the vaccine. They got the vaccine. We got the vaccine. We can get back to normal. Let me inform you. Let's all get the vaccine. It's about community immunity. I'm talking unity for you and me. If Doc says it's good, trust me, it's good. Now let's all get the vaccine. Alright, there is none higher. DMC, I will inspire. Time for us to trust and not debate. The vaccine, believe it's safe to take. 9 out of 10 people won't get sick. That's 90% effective and legit. This COVID thing is real and it will find you. It's killing out people. Let me remind you. Back in the days, there was polio, smallpox. Back in the days, measles and mumps, man. Back in the days, but because of the vaccines, none of those days. Vaccines, they work to trigger immunity. 2 shots, we got antibody security. We gotta act now. No need to wait. Get your vaccine before it's too late. For real.
Faye says, joke is on you, Siraj. That song no longer bothers me.
I honestly don't think it bothers like any of them anymore. So
it's okay.
It doesn't matter.
That's why I'm gonna raise. That's why I'm gonna raise the stakes.
Mr. Biden, bring my vaccine.
Get red blips.
Tell me the trick to how I might earn a fix of that magic Pfizer or Moderna. Biden, give me a poke. They call you sleepy, but you're pretty woke. I'm so tired of quarantine. Mr. Biden, bring my vaccine. Please bring.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, I had to wait for like a good time to like turn that. All right, so Jay, we're basically as drunk as Urban Meyer was when he decided that he was going to grind up on a 22-year-old. Hold on, Dan, let's get the dance thing. Says, I'm going to throw you a few bucks because there's no way you're getting monetized and drink some water, you drunken hooligans. That makes sense.
It does.
So, Jay, did you see this shit with fucking Urban Meyer? This motherfucker's creeping up on a 22-year-old. This motherfucker is married and the head coach of a National Football League team. Jay, what's this fucking clip? I don't know where that music went.
What happened?
I accidentally muted myself while trying to unmute myself during the video being played. Trying to say, where is the music? Why did it cut out? Anyway,
God damn, you really can't get more boomer than Siraj. You can't. I feel like I'm doing a voice call or even like a FaceTime with my mom. Like it's fucking amazing. It really is.
Jay. Is Urban Meyer? Do we need to like send the I mean, I know the FBI is good.
No.
Do we need to send Dog the Bounty Hunter after Urban Meyer? Is he gonna get into some shady shit?
Why not? He's a king. He's an absolute fucking beast. A king and a beast. How old is he?
Oh man, I think he's like in his early 50s, I think.
Early 50s, and he's out there fucking king shing.
I'm sorry, he's in his late 50s. He's 50 fucking 7, bro.
Jesus Christ. I mean, do you think you and I could go out there at 2 a.m. right now and drink and like dance around with a 26-year-old? I don't think so. The guy is a king.
I'm pretty
He doesn't give a shit. He's like,
not that it matters, but like it's getting
my team is shit. My fucking coaching is shit. I get these millions. Let me tap some ass.
I cannot understand how Urban Meyer still has a job. The man has
I don't either.
Yeah. Bro, you look at Urban Meyer and wonder how am I struggling right now, Jay? How am I struggling? I could coach him better than fucking Urban Meyer. I'm gonna go get Ernie and P. So Jay,
go get Ernie and P. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Jay, what makes the story even wilder is that I was reading about it earlier, and supposedly there's a photo of Urban Meyer and his wife on the wall that's painted in the background of the video.
Awesome. Now go away. That was the voice of our producer, Spencer Sachs. That's who that was. Blake, honestly, just Taco Bell. That's what's up. It's fucking delicious. It's really good. Dan, that was our producer, Spencer Sachs. And Spencer is a pretty white name, but we wanted to make sure to get the voice of a child. He kind of does. I mean, but honestly, we're good to have. We're lucky to have you, Spencer. But you're sacked. Faye, I don't close my mouth when I'm eating ass, so I'm not going to close my mouth when I'm eating Taco Bell. It's just the way that it is. I mean, my dad's Lebanese. He chews with his mouth open like crazy. And you know, Faye. I mean, Faye, when you go, sit around, Jewish men, they probably chew with their mouth open. I'm not going to lie, especially when they eat hummus. It's fucking insane. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give my whiskey review while he's gone over this whiskey. It's from the Starlight Distillery. It's a double oaked bourbon whiskey. It's 110 proof, and it's 54.8%. This was sent to me by Habibi, or one of our platinum Habibis on Discord, who sent this over. It's not a Kentucky whiskey. It's actually made over in Indiana, which is surprising. And honestly, this one right here, it gets, I don't know the price because it was sent over, but this one is actually it's a higher premium than the other one that was sent over by Starlight Distillery. And drinking it right now with Siraj, I mean, it's pretty smooth. There's a little kick to it. There's a really nice vanilla flavor to it. Honestly, I give it a 7.9 out of 10. I really do. Like if I had the opportunity to buy this bottle, I'll buy it again. It's really good. I mean, again, depending on the price, I don't know what the price was really, but in terms of flavor and taste right now, excluding value, it's a 7.9. Now, if it's anywhere between a 40, like a $35 to a $50 or $65 bottle, that will keep the score. Now, if you're paying about $100 a bottle for this, that will go down. It will be a 6.9, which is nice.
Nice. So, Jay, what did I miss? Just your whiskey review? What's your review?
The Starlight Distillery. This was sent over by one of the Platinum Habibis, Jane Beebe. Really, really good.
Very nice. Here's Ern, our king, our president.
Mm-hmm. Our Sheikh Loaf.
Our Sheikh, he's here. Say hi, Ernie. You're on camera. He knows he's on camera. He's just enjoying his moment in the limelight. Jay, we actually I think we went through all our 4 stories. Let's take some fucking questions.
Let's go.
Let's
now
go. Ask us anything.
For our favorite segment.
Our favorite segment.
All right.
After Earn Time, of course.
Right. I mean, no. It's ask us anything, then Earn Time. Please don't murder us, Earn. We love you, King.
Don't do it, Ernie.
Look at my mom. Look at how my mom treats me. Look at how she
shut
treats
up,
me.
Jay. Ernie. Oh.
That's how she treats me.
That dog is I'm just gonna wait for Spencer to highlight comments, and I'm blurry, which means Ernie's blurry too. Carl says, Jay, I noticed that Ben was muted in the Discord. Did something happen that would have caused that? Maybe sports related? No, nothing.
Give me 1 second. Maybe I should share my screen for this.
Yeah, maybe you should. Can you do that? You know how to do that, right?
Yes, I do. So let me do this right now.
Ben Morrissey says, I have a question for Jay. What is it like to have the most dog shit fantasy football team to ever exist? What are you doing, Jay?
I'm muting them.
Oh, you're muting them? I thought you were gonna kick Ben from the server.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty great. Faye says Siraj Jay is gonna be back with you all. It was so long since I could join live. It almost felt as long as Janice is waiting for her Earn postcard. Wow. And Faye is currently blocking Ernie from this. Jay, what did you just do? What did you do?
I'm muting at Ben.
Okay.
For 69 years. from the Habibi server.
Hold on. Where did you do this in? The Habibi chat?
Yes. It just says indefinitely.
It says indefinitely.
I muted him indefinitely. He's gone. So
amazing. Amazing. We're seeing this happen live on the Discord.
It's coming. Oh. Goodbye,
That's
Ben.
good. That's a good shit. That's hilarious. That means the only way Ben can respond to people is going to be over text or Twitter.
That's it. He's not going to be able to reply or say anything on Discord whatsoever. Ben, you bitch, you got fucking lucky. All right. We have a Habibi fantasy league going on right now on our Discord server. So if you're not part of the Discord, go ahead and find us, get us on Discord, and come on over here. Wait. Hobby, you piece of garbage. You fucking fucknut. You not
What did he say? What did he say?
He unmuted Ben.
Oh.
Yeah. So that guy's not a mod. That guy's not a mod anymore.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Unmodded, Hobby. And banned from the server forever. How dare he go against us?
Motherfucker. He's
absolutely gone. Reprehensible. Josh Goldsmith says, "Come to Discord for abuse. Stay for the abuse.
For the abuse."
Carl says, "I don't get why I got banned when Ben was the one who beat
you, bro. That's why. Because Steve, I can't believe you're even. I can't look. Sean King should not be a part of our server whatsoever.
Yeah, why is Sean King in a fucking server?
Why is he on our YouTube right now?
Unblock me, you coward. What is Blake saying? Let's highlight Blake's comment. He has a question, and I'm not gonna. I'm relying on Spencer. There we go. Says, "What's your scariest ghost story since it's October?" I have one. Jay goes for an entire month without eating Dan's mom's ass.
That is horrifying. That's really horrifying. Is. Because I have to do it at least once a week. Like at least once a week. But I do have a horrifying story.
Let's hear
which I will be saying on the Discord server.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, because I think we want to do, or at least try, if we can get onto it, like every other like Thursday and something, like listen into a spooky story Habibi has to say. Mm-hmm. So they'll get on the voice chat and say their spooky story.
Okay. You really sold it, Jay. I can't wait for it. God, we are fucking wrecked right now, Jay. Son of a horse says, Jay, what is the peak Taco Bell order? That's right. I pronounced it right. Son of a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's almost as good as Come Honor.
Come on.
Almost as good as Come Honor. But the peak order would be a Supreme Crunch Wrap with no tomatoes, two crunchy tacos, which I have, and a chicken quesadilla.
That's
all with fire sauce. And honestly, it's good shit.
That's good. JD Lux says, most drunk you've ever been that you can remember? Spain, 2014. I went to my boy's wedding, and during his bachelor party, we all got fucking hammered. and that was definitely the most drunk I've ever been. And I woke up with no hangover the next day. It was excellent.
I was in Abu Dhabi. We drove to Sharjah because in Sharjah you can buy alcohol without an alcohol license. So we drove to Sharjah and we bought like, I want to say 26 bottles of vodka and brought it back. And I drank a whole bottle of vodka. I blacked out and just remember waking up at like 5:45 in the morning and going back up to my apartment. And right when the elevator opened, my Muslim dad was right in front of me going to work.
That's so good.
That was perfect. That's all I remember from that night.
Josh says, Mary, cover your ears. Faye says, Siraj Jay, October 8th is the birthday of our Habibi. Harkarat. We should wish him a tip-top first class A1 tip-top first class birthday.
A1 birthday, Habibi.
Happy birthday.
MashaAllah. Hakarat,
sir, you're having, hope you have most blessed birthday, sir. Hope you have
Inshallah, ya Rab. Inshallah, ya Rab.
Sir, hope you have the most blessed birthday and you have 1,000 girlfriends.
Inshallah, ya Rab. السنة حلوة يا جميل سنة حلوة يا جميل سنة حلوة سنة حلوة سنة حلوة يا حكرات.
Hakarat, sir. Happy birthday, sir, to you. You're having most blessed birthday, sir.
Alhamdulillah.
Aesop says, is that Ern in his own beanbag chair? You know, sir, I bought a beanbag chair so I could make the video game. But then Ernie, he's like, oh shit, sir. Siraj, you fucking lib. This is mine now. So Dan says, will the Rays sweep the Red Sox? You know what? I don't even give a shit. I don't even give a shit anymore because the Red Sox beat the Yankees. That was our World Series right there. Yeah. Of course. I would love it if the Red Sox won the World Series. I've been a Red Sox fan my entire life. And I'll love it if they won. But they beat the Yankees, and that's good enough for me. Blake says, Jay, you got to give a tease for Spooky Thursday next week. Come on, man.
Okay, so the tease.
I think that's the tease, is that he's going to come on a man.
No, you don't understand. Tease in Arabic.
No, the tease is that you're going to come on a man.
Tease in Arabic is ass. Tease. Ana baddi elhas tizak. I want to lick your ass. Tizak means your ass. Ana means I.
Yeah.
Baddi, want. Elhas, lick. Tizak, your ass.
Yeah.
Tease is ass.
Tease is ass, and uk is your. I understand Arabic.
Tease,
I understand Arabic.
Tease, uk. Yeah, like
I understand how the Arabic. Yeah, kus
ummak is your mom.
Mother. Uk is your.
So ummak is your. So kus is pussy.
No.
Pussy your mother.
Ummak is Jay. Ummak is mother your. That's
mother your. Yeah, that's what it. I mean, literally, yeah, it's mother your. So kus ummak is pussy mother your.
I love how you just like treat it. That's just like Urdu too. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Right, one more shot.
Bindu says this first HBH of October is definitely one for the Hall of Fame. Yo, I feel like we haven't actually talked about any of the pressing issues of the week. I've been so busy. Can I be real for a minute? Can I be real?
Let's hear it.
I actually want to say some shit because we had Eliza on last week, and it was like a great episode, and we kind of we didn't unload on her, but we didn't hide how we were.
No, we didn't unload on her. Like, no, we didn't. We're gonna, we'll unload on her later.
I'm sorry, that's phrasing. The phrasing was poor. But yeah, Jay, I feel like I'm getting radicalized day by day out here.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I'm in Florida, but just because of the time we're in and everyone's gone crazy and insane. And there's nothing I could do to fucking change it. And so like
you just have to be radicalized. I mean, that's how
but like I don't want to be a fucking radical. I want to just be like I just want to be me.
Well, then that's like what's her name saying that, not wanting to be black. I mean, come on, you're Pakistani.
Wait,
you want to be radical. You want to be radical. You're Pakistani.
I don't.
It comes from your people to be radical Islamists.
Radical Islamists. While I'm drinking bourbon, talking about eating ass, and then from Taco Bell.
You're a radical Allahist. That's what it is.
I know. No, but I mean, like, Jay, you know what I'm saying. Everything about this whole like year we're in, it's just you just get
it's insane. It is. Really, it is.
You get demoralized, and
you do.
I just like I'm tired of it, man. I don't know why we keep talking about the news. I like just talking about life, and how we're doing, because like things are actually like going fairly well in both of our lives.
Right.
It's just that everything else is making our brain cells short circuit and explode. Allahu Akbar style.
Inshallah, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, Allah. Allahu Akbar.
Hold up. I didn't even know Spencer pulled up a fucking banner. Spencer, what the fuck was that banner? Breaking news: Siraj doesn't want to be around. I'm like looking at the chat here and the Discord channel. It's
at
all
the
crazy,
same time.
man.
No, Habibis, if you're not part of Discord, really, get in there.
Yeah, get in there, Habibis. You'll get it. If you're gonna be so radicalized, you're gonna start saying "Let's go, Brandon," like me.
As you can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go, Brandon. Brandon, you told me you were gonna kind of hang back.
I can't believe that was true. I can't believe that actually happened. People were telling me this happened. I'm like, no, this didn't really happen. It's not true. No, it had to have
How do you get "Let's go, Brandon" from that, bro?
It had to have sounded like it. I was like, no way. Come on, she's not that stupid.
You gotta have some bad boomer ears to hear "Let's go, Brandon."
Oh my god, it was absolutely fucking hilarious. That is the funniest thing ever. Fuck you, Biden. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Next time I'm gonna say I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass. I was just saying, let's go, Siraj.
Wait, is that what that means when they're saying "Let's go, Siraj"?
Yeah, that means I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass.
That sounds about right. Bonghorn Leghorn says, Siraj Habibi, any insights on Reed after your appearance last night? Really enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, Habibi. I was way more sober then than I was tonight. I'm glad. I don't know if this is your first time ever watching the Habibi Power Hour, but welcome, Habibi. This is it. This is the show.
100%.
Essentially, fuck. I poured a tall glass of Angel's Envy, so you can imagine I've been babysitting this, and later on later on Jay's gonna be babysitting me.
Oh, absolutely, especially that ass on my face. But I drank a third of this. Well, not a third.
Just tonight. I'm already blurry. I can't tell if my vision. Jay, I can't tell if my vision's getting blurry or my camera's blurry.
Your camera's blurry.
Okay.
It's all good. I'm right here for you.
Most good. Any other questions for us? So wait, actually, I didn't even answer Bonghorn Leghorn's question. Any insights on Reed after your appearance last night? I don't know about insights, but I had fun. I had a good time.
No, it was a good I liked it. I'm not gonna like if I was gonna say anything, I liked it. I think Reed is a cool dude with a cool mustache. Absolutely.
Yeah, and he says the R word way more than I thought anybody ever would.
Well, especially if he's only streaming on on YouTube. What a retard.
Oh man, I still feel weird saying it, but I guess it's back to being the N word. Not N word, the N-I-N word. Jesus, Jay, what am I doing?
I don't know.
Says,
oh
no. Javi says, welcome to Discord. I promise random meetings from Jay are only a slightly uncommon occurrence.
No, it really is. It's uncommon as fuck. But I swear to God, if I lose to Steph, if you're listening, if I lose to Steph, I am bringing hellfire onto everyone. You know the in the Quran or the surah or even the hadith where God gave hellfire rocks to doves to throw on the elephants. That's what's going to happen on the Discord server.
Oh, that's what's it called?
If I lose this week to Steph, I am going to destroy everything. I will destroy it all.
Jay, do you want me to be the co-manager on that? You want me to officially sign on and be a co-manager on it?
Yeah, can you please? Can you really? Because I thought after I thought I completely destroyed my lineup because I have no idea what I'm doing. Like this is the first one ever, and it's like, you have new defense, and you lost like 2 of your running backs. I'm like, okay, what do I do to make up for this? And I think I did a pretty good job. I think I did by myself. Did a pretty good job. That's after asking like 3 other people in my office that do this fantasy league for like 10 years. So I still think I did a pretty good job, and I'm going to beat her ass.
Did you see the banner that Spencer really says, heard it here first, if Jay loses, he'll destroy everything. You don't want to breaking news, Siraj doesn't want to be radical. We already saw that, Spencer. God damn it, you're fired.
You're fired. He's gone.
Anyways,
he's gone.
Faye says, Siraj sounds like a sorority girl who gets smashed after 2 wine coolers. It's tough, but fair.
Yeah, it's not too off base because honestly, I think he's wide enough to get drunk off of 2 wine coolers. Yeah. Jay, maybe if you spent more time being a man liking sports and less time being a miniature lib, you would get more W's. Honestly, the only W I really get and I love is after licking your mom's ass. That's the W because I come on her face.
Bro. You know what really set me up? How you didn't even say dubs. You said W's.
Did I really?
Yeah. You're such a fucking lib. It's like if you just call people, you just like insult people. You don't call them lib, you call them liberal.
Liberal. I mean, I'm from overseas. I'm from overseas. I don't know this dub and all of this kind of like culture and shit. I don't know. I watch soccer, for fuck's sake. I was so ecstatic that Ronaldo came back to Manchester United.
And me as an Arsenal fan feel nothing but pain, but at least we beat Tottenham. Janice says, I feel this stream needs an exorcism. Habibis, you're getting all of this right now because we don't have a premium episode coming out this week. Instead, Jay and I are going to be gaming tomorrow night. I don't know what time. I'm assuming probably as soon as Jay gets home, which will probably be 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m.
And we're gonna play It Takes Two. It takes two.
What?
You don't need to download it. I will go over it on stream because I think it's going to be hilarious. Us boomers trying to get it done.
Yeah. Stephanie on Discord says, is he going to take off the shirt? Too late. It's happened. It's too late. It's too late in the night for that. We have to do it. She wished it into the universe. And I went to the gym today. I'm feeling somewhat cut. Despite the fact that I still got to get rid of this shit.
Blake, that's true. Arsenal does suck.
Yeah. Relaxing Party says I'm from overseas. I don't know about landing planes and shit.
I don't. I put him on the 47th floor.
Looks like we lost a valuable customer, a valuable viewer. Faye says, "What did you do at the gym, Siraj? Take selfies."
I'm sorry. Oh shit! Oh god, that is too good. Faye comes in with these fatalities, and they're just insane. They're too good. They really are.
Oh my god!
They really, really are.
Oh,
they're so good.
Oh. All right. I don't know how to top that. I don't know how we can top that. Faye says, I almost feel bad about that. Don't, Faye. You have had it pent up for an entire month of not watching us live. I feel like you're at least owed a few windmill slam dunks about us. Oh,
it's so good. I swear. It's so good. I love it. Oh, man.
Oh, God. All right.
And my mom coming in. God damn it.
What?
I'm
blurry again.
I love you so much. There you go.
There you go.
It's fine. No, be blurry, because then it would be like, yeah, you are making progress.
Yeah, I guess I am. All right. Well, as always, Habibis, for a good time. As always, for a good time, call 420-6969. You want to,
you get on. Also, you get on with Dan's mom.
One last question, of course, as always. Thank you, Spencer, for reminding us. Please come on Habibi Power Hour, Jennifer Rubin.
Jen Rubin. Look, I'm touching my nipples.
I promise.
Jen, we will. Jen, come on Habibi Power. Jen,
please, Jen.
Jen,
just
please.
do it. Do it.
Jen, come on Habibi Power. Jen.
Stop it, Jen. No, stop. Stop, Jen. Jen, you're too much, Jen.
Jen. Oh, man. Look how my nipples are so perky right now.
Yeah, so as always, Habibis, for a good time, call 420-6969. You get either Jay or myself. We're still working on getting that number. And when we get it, we'll let you know. It'll be very nice. So we don't have a premium stream for you this week, but we will be doing some Twitch gaming on Thursday night, and then maybe some gaming over the weekend. We'll see. We're trying to free up more of our time and put more work on Spencer and Ben, because fuck those guys, right, Jay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck those guys. As always, to the OG Habibis who've been following us from day one, we love y'all. You know who you are. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your love. And to all the new Habibis who just started watching Habibi Power Hour specifically because we're shirtless, thank you for tuning in. It says this has been rated haram by the committee. Put that back up, Spencer. You're fine. This has been rated haram by the Committee for the Promotion of Virtue and the Prevention of Vice. All right, Habibis. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. For the Habibi Bros, I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Jack Kobbe.
And this has been another Habibi Power Hour. We'll see you next time. Peace, Habibis. Love y'all.
أنا بحبكم.